All right, so I'm here with the undefeated Jabulani Makhense. It's been a while since I've seen you, obviously. Firstly, before I get to questions about boxing, how are you doing?
I'm okay, then. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So let's get to a fight that didn't happen. A fight that would have been great on your record would have been Harry Simon Jr. You know, he has a famous father.
Yeah.
You didn't get to have that fight. How disappointed were you in that?
I was really disappointed, like all the training, the preparation, the sacrifice. And just a week before the fight, then they cancelled. I was so disappointed. But yeah, things like that happen, so I was okay. And then, yeah.
Well, now you're moving on to a new opponent, but even before I talk about Eric, I want to talk about you moving up in weight for this fight. I don't know if it's a permanent move, if it's not. What happened there? Why are you fighting at welterweight?
I think like I've dominated like a lot of guys like in juniors, say here in Africa or South Africa. So like coach was like it's about time maybe like we change like weight divisions and see what happens, and then like if I'm comfortable then we'll stay, but we still have to talk about it after the fight. So yeah, we'll see what happens after the fight. If I'm comfortable there, I'll stay there. But then there's still a lot that I want to achieve, like in juniors. So like I can always go back, move up, and all that. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic news to see that you can make both weight divisions still. Okay, then let's talk about Eric, because he's the guy that's going to be standing in front of you. He's had some experience. In fact, he's more experienced than the guy that you were going to fight. He's fought Jabulani Makhense. He got stopped by him, but he's made improvements since. What do you make of him?
Yeah, I've seen him fight before. He's a good boxer. I give him that. I'm looking forward to the fight. It's gonna be an interesting fight. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'd like to see like what he have, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the fight.
What do you think he has? Because I know in your mind you obviously got a certain plan or certain something, but you don't give away too much. But what do you think about him as a boxer?
I think like he's not a bum. I know he can box. I'm sure he's gonna come forward and all that. But we've done our homework, so yeah. I think he's got the power, but we'll be prepared for it.
How are you handling this? Because obviously you're now the favorite. You haven't always been the favorite in your fights. Maybe to your coaching team and stuff you've been the favorite, but to the public you haven't been. In this case, you are quite a heavy favorite. How do you handle that?
My thing is this, I've always, for me, that is a motivation, to say that, okay, they think like this, and then it makes me to even work harder, to prove to the people that I'm the best, so that's what, it keeps me going every time when the negativity comes and all that, so yeah.
So how are you going to handle him on fight night? Because obviously he comes out hot as well. How are you going to handle that pressure?
Let me say, I've got the best team, we've done our homework. Whether, we prepare for anything. So, yeah.
Well, we know at this point in your career, a lot of names get thrown out there. You've established yourself. You're 9-0, I believe. Doing very well so far. Had a good fight against Maurice Matamba, who was the biggest fight of your career to date. Names like Jabulani Makhense has been flying around. I did an interview with him. He said that he'd knock you out clean. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he said he'd make easy work of you. What are your thoughts when he says something like that?
I saw the interview. I like him too. I like him a lot. But what I can say that to knock me out, I think it's dreaming. There's no doubt it's gonna knock me out. But I respect him as a fighter. He's a good boxer, but it's not a guy that's going to knock me out.
Well, we don't want to overlook Eric in this fight. Obviously, it's one fight at a time. But do you see a fight like Jabulani Makhense in the future?
Yeah, definitely. If the amount is right, we're definitely going to fight him anytime. If the amount is right, we're going to fight him anytime.
Is this one of the reasons why maybe you've stepped up to the welterweight division? You want to test the waters there, see how your body reacts?
Most definitely, because I believe that, for me, boxing is not just boxing, There's a lot that I want to achieve. So for me to achieve those things, it means I have to do to fight in different weight categories, to move up and all that and see and fight all these best guys, So yeah.
What have you been doing in the off time? Because obviously people have been trying to get around the whole lockdown thing. How have you stayed busy?
I've been training, running and all that. And also like I train what is it? I train like people. So like that keeps me busy as well, cause like when I train them, sometimes I do some of the exercise with them. So like yeah.
And in terms of the actual fights on the nights, what are you predicting? Obviously, you think you're going to win. You're a very confident guy. How is it going to end for you?
You know, I can say that. Let me see. It's gonna be a surprise, but it's something that I haven't done in a while. But then, like we aiming for, it's a surprise. It's just a surprise, yeah.
Oh, and another thing is the venue itself is changing. Obviously, it's Empress Palace. You fought there many times, but it's a different sort of environment. It looks like a cinema style. Have you given any thoughts to that? Do you like that?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how it's gonna be like without a crowd and all that. But most of the time when you do sparring, there's no crowd and all that. So I think I'll adapt like easily. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
From what you've seen out there, and I know this is not a post-fight interview, but is there anything you're looking at beyond this fight?
Yeah, you know, like let me say that like now I think it's about time now that we put a gear on my career, like to step up a little bit, you know, to get like those rankings and like to to be a world champion. I think it's about time now. So yeah. We looking forward to to next year. I hope next year is gonna be a big year for us. So yeah.
So next year we could be seeing a world title shot. That's what you're basically saying. You want that at least.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time coming now. So I think it's about time now that we get a world title shot.
All right. Well, Jabulani, if you have a message for ERIC before you guys step in the ring, what would it be?
What I can say is that I hope you are well prepared. I'm prepared. So yeah, come fight night. Let's go have some fun.
And then lastly, do you have a shout out for anybody?
Yeah, of course. Firstly, shout out to my team, Seb's team. Shout out to my sponsor, Red Square. Shout out to Peter Berger. He's my mentor, my life coach. Shout out to all my friends. Yeah, and everybody who's supporting me. Yeah.